So in today's show, we're going to talk about the 3 O's that are preventing us from being consistent in our business. Welcome to the Time Domination Show. I am your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through here, if you do resonate with something that we're talking about, then please do let me know. How we doing? Hope you're ready to go. Start of the week, fresh day, fired up, ready to go, I hope. So listen, I want to talk about why we can't stay consistent within our business. When we look at consistency, I look at consistency as momentum. It essentially is momentum. We experience consistency in other areas of our life, like running, when we keep a consistent pace, exercise, when we keep a consistent regime. Consistency within business is about consistently showing up, building momentum within your business to grow and scale, or just manage something that you have created. Maybe you want to grow it to new levels. Maybe you just want to get through the day. Maybe you just want a work-life balance that suits you. But whatever it is, to make it successful, we ideally have to be consistent. And without consistency, we end up falling into pits of frustration, stress, mental and emotional torment, if you like. As an entrepreneur, I think that's a good way of describing it based on experience. And when we fail to get that consistency, those emotions tend to overwhelm us. And that's when we start falling out of love with our business. That's when we don't start really focusing on our business. That's when we don't really achieve the things that we want to. And I kind of put it down to, in my own experience and the experience of working with other people, 3 things that begin with O. Okay, and that's why I call them the 3 O's. Now, the very first one for me is overwhelm. Now, when you start a business, you have this internal dialogue and external dialogue about the things that you want to achieve. Now, internally, you want to start a business because you're passionate about something, because you see an opportunity, because you want to help people, because you want a better way of living. And you think about everything that you want for this business, where you want to take it, how you want to grow it, what it looks like. And that manifests in our brain. The external dialogue is the things that we see other people doing. We see how successful other people are, what they're doing, the wins and achievements that they've had. And the both combine make you want to achieve your thing now, naturally. And that becomes a natural impatience to our process, to our structure, to our flow. Because in our minds, we picture the end goal, we picture what we want to be, and we want it like now. And that's kind of influenced a little by the external world out there, all the things and all the people that you see and how well they've done. So that's a combination of being overwhelmed. And because we want all of it, every single day, our day-to-day practices become overwhelming, because that leads on to the second O, which is because we overplan. We overplan because we're overwhelmed. We overplan because we're overwhelmed. We're overwhelmed to achieve everything as quickly as possible, so we feel that overplanning will get us there quicker. But the overplanning then causes the overwhelm, and then you end up chasing your own tail. And a lot of the time when you overplan, you try to do too much. You write down the 20 things to do list. You get your piece of paper and you scribble everything on there that you need to achieve because you want it all. And that overplanning leads to exhaustion, burnout, misplaced priorities, distraction. And then we lose that consistency. Remember, everything's coming back to consistency. If we're overwhelmed and we're over planning, we become inconsistent eventually. And then the consequence of all of that is that we end up overreacting. So when things don't go away, we then become overreact with our emotions. We forget the bigger picture. We forget about perspective. We overreact to all of the situations. Then we go off in a tangent, we lose focus, and then we have to bring ourselves back. So in order to gain some consistency, really, if we look at this and break down our visions, our missions, our desires, our goals, our achievements into smaller micro chunks, then we can be less overwhelmed. We don't have to overplan. That way we don't have to have the overreaction. For me, about achieving your vision in your business and being consistent in your business is about small micro chunks going along the way, nipping away at what you want to achieve rather than trying to achieve it overnight. Better to have a 10-year plan where you can spread out your workload, where you can spread out your mission, your process, your adventure, your journey, rather than trying to achieve it all as quickly as possible. Because when you get to the place that you want to get to, the sacrifice of getting there too quickly is your mental and emotional state, are the misplaced priorities that we've neglected behind us to try and achieve it that quick. Enjoy the ride. Don't burn yourself out. Small and steady equals consistency. If you like this type of stuff, if you feel like you need to be this type of person, the asset of your business, we're running the 5-day masterclass, which starts on the 2 weeks today, okay, on the 24th of May. It's completely free, it doesn't cost you anything. But just invest a little bit of time and energy into this, and I promise you it will change the way that you kind of look at running your business, okay? The details are up in the copy. Go and have a check out and see if it's for you and register your free place, and I'll see you on the other side. Hope you have a great day. Sharon, Andy, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.